Hi, my name is Kirk Hamilton and I am the Sloppy Vegan, and this is the Sloppy Vegan Cooking Show. I'm also an author, health educator, and practicing physician assistant of 30 years in nutrition and integrated medicine. Today I was talking to a very successful internet marketer, entrepreneur, and he was telling me how he's making some lifestyle changes. And one of the things I recommend in my program is to have a large vegetable salad every day. Stay off dairy foods, eat 3 or more fruits a day, stay off oils if you can for 21 days, and eliminate baked goods, processed carbohydrates. So anyway, he was saying the 3 changes he made, and he's lost some 50 pounds over several months, are 1, no dairy foods. 2, instead of the salad, because he really wasn't into it, he was having a vegetable stir fry every day, a big vegetable stir fry, and he was using a little coconut oil and drinking lots of water and doing some walking. And so I said, well, you know, coconut oil is okay, but I'd rather have you try to go oil-free for a while to see if you can work without it, because oils are very calorie-dense foods. So instead of telling, I'm going to show you how to water stir fry or vegetable broth stir fry. So a lot of times I will get an organic vegetable broth because I'm lazy and I just pour it in. And tonight I don't really have that. I have a concentrate and I also have some water. So we're going to do that. We're going to make a stir fry. So the first thing to do is I'm going to use 2 pans here, and I'm going to put in some onions in one. Now sometimes I do them in the same one. I'm just going to put a little bit of water, turn it up to high heat, and get those cooking. We'll let those just simmer a little bit. Then what I do is I take the harder vegetables. This is cauliflower and mushrooms, okay? Lettuce leaves I leave at the end of it, and I just put enough water in the wok, and you can hear the sizzle here in a minute, to just come up to the top of whatever vegetable it is, the hard vegetables, like a carrot would be. So these are mushrooms and cauliflower. So I'm going to pour another bit of water in there. I'm going to turn up the heat. And all we're going to do is we're going to simmer these or parboil them, okay, for maybe a minute or 2. I'm going to put the lid on there. And then the onions, we're doing kind of the same thing over here. Now in here, what I'm going to do is, I've got it on high, I'm going to put my herbs and spices, and I'm pretty basic. A little lemon pepper, a little garlic powder. I always use garlic powder and everything. You get a little onion powder. Need a little help there. And a little ginger. So I'm going to let those simmer for a second, stir them around. Just get them wet, because I like crunchy vegetables but not super hard, okay? So we're just going to bring that up and simmer it. And if you look here, it's just water. That's it. Now you could use vegetable broth, and I'm not trying to go way above it. Just, you know, right up to the top of it. And our onions are getting ready now. Same thing, there are the onions in there. I'm going to pour off the water. I'm going to turn those up. And you can see these are simmering. And we just wait another minute or 2. So the other things I'm going to add to this is the greens are going to go on last. Just some spinach. It could be kale, could be chard, could be bok choy, but I'm going to put those on last. I'm also going to add in a little organic raisins and some already roasted almonds. Now sometimes I'll take raw almonds, and after the onions go, I'm going to put those in there, and I might just brown them a little bit. So I might take that same almonds and just throw them in there. A little crunch. These won't need much because they're already a little roasted. Put a little splash of salt in here. Now, I'm using not leftovers, but what's in my fridge. So normally I like to cook the color, so there might be something red in here, like red peppers, you know, now it looks pretty white. The onions, the mushrooms, and the cauliflower. But I like to put a little color in there. So our color is going to be spinach. And basically, I'm just going to throw it in there and we're going to be done real quick. And this is a concentrate. I'll use a little bit of it. A vegetable concentrate. Just gives it a little more flavor. But vegetable broth I use all the time. So we're saving calories. Because remember, oils are very, very calorie dense foods. You can already taste that. So these almonds don't need any more toasting. So I'm going to shut those off. We'll just let those sit there. And then what I do is, I don't like to soak my vegetables. So these are nice. They're getting a little bit, still a little crunchy. And if they were green, you'd see a bright green color like a bok choy or cauliflower. Or red in peppers. So I'm going to pour this off. Most of it. Then I'm going to take my mushrooms, my raisins, because I like those to be a little softer. And we'll just stir fry those kind of traditionally. And that'll give it a little sweet to this mix. In fact, I'm going to put a little more in there because I like raisins. Nothing wrong with raisins. I'm going to squeeze a little of this vegetable broth in there. And we are close to being done. And then because I want a little lemon, I'm going to use my handy dandy lemon squeezer. A little tartness. Whoa, that was a good one. I got all over my face. Okay, now we're going to throw in the greens. And I could have chopped them, but I'm not gonna, because this will cook down. And I always use my hands, so since I'm going to eat this. Now, you could put sesame seeds on here, you could put toasted sunflower seeds on here, and you could use any green you want. But we haven't had to use any oil, and again, it's, you know, excess calories that you don't need. And most people use too much. And what I want to get in my 21-day program is if you learn to live without oil, and get oil in the foods, the natural foods, nuts and seeds and avocado, then you just use less in general and you'll find that your taste changes. So we're getting close to there. There's the greens in there. I'm going to throw the toasted almonds in there. So we got a little protein with the nuts and seeds. Greens actually have protein in them. And here you have a really nice dish, okay? And I'm going to not put the juice in there because I like it kind of dry. Whoa, there it goes on the floor. That's why I'm the sloppy vegan, because I get to spill stuff. So if I do it in each show, there. So you could pour that over brown rice, okay? You can season it to how you want it. Now what I do is, this is going to be several meals for me. So I'll put part of this in a bowl and eat it now. And then I have these wonderful glass containers that have plastic lids. And I'm going to fill up 5 of these or 4 of these. And these will be for lunch for me. They'll be for, like, tonight I'll go dancing and I'll want a snack afterwards. And so it'll already be done for me. It'll be for lunch tomorrow when I'm working at home. And that's how we do it in the sloppy vegan world. And the nice thing about these little glass containers that have little plastic lids is it's helped me cut down how much I eat, because I eat whatever container I bring it in. So I've been using these, and I must say, I've actually lost weight without trying. And one of the things is I'm eating everything, trying to cook everything. So that cuts out some of it. And so we have 4 of these. And I am the Sloppy Vegan. You can get this recipe, my Sloppy Vegan cooking show. In the description, I will have the recipe under the video. I'll also put this on my blog, Kirk's PowerAging blog, and the recipe will be there. And so sign up for my health letter, Kirk's PowerAging Tips, and you have a fabulous day. And remember, you don't have to use a ton of oil. You don't have to use any oil. You can have a wonderful stir fry just with using vegetable broth, water, herbs, and spices. My name's Kirk Hamilton. I'm the Sloppy Vegan. I'll talk to you soon. You have a great day.